Hello, Rosie. I hope you are well today. I forgot to set the stream title. I knew I forgot something. Okay, hang on. We have a little bit to do. Little bit to do. Thank you for the tea, Rosie. I'm debating making a cup for this stream. We'll see what happens. Maybe during an ad break. Let me get my glasses and pull my chair to my desk. Alright. That is my wheelchair at my desk. So, before we get started, first of all, we need to before we get started, we need to go ahead and set up some things on my end, because I forgot to do that. So hello everyone, I hope you are well. Welcome in. We are going to wait for the ads to get finished while I send out links, I set out announcements, and I set up my stream manager. I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby, I'm normal. Okay. Once the ads are done, we will jump right into it. Edit stream info. I'm gonna try and remember what in the world I called my last two videos. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Very nice. Congratulations on your watch streak, Jax, and thank you for adding an ice cube to your lemonade. Thank you, Rosie, also. I forgot to say that earlier. Okay, let's see. Thank you. I appreciate the lurk, as always. That is really sweet of you. Right. Yes. Okay, we're waiting for ads. I was like, is there anything else? Oh, there is other things I needed to do. My goodness. Okay. I need to set up a bot to do the stream alerts for me automatically. But I'm lazy. Okay, so that is my alert sent out. Is there anything else I needed to do other than wait for the ads? I don't think so. I think that is everything. Alright, thanks so much for sticking through the ad break. It really helps support the stream. And I believe... Yes. Thank you for adding a nice cube to your lemonade, Jack. Yay, ads are over. Okay, so now we are in our game capture. I should have done vocal warm-ups. Hello, Foxer. I hope you are well. So, let's resume. I'm very excited. Thank you. That's very sweet. Oh, right, so we were reading Shepard's diary. So, let's do a recap of everything that's gone on so far. Because there has been a lot. So for those of you who have not been with us for all of these streams, which I appreciate, this is going to get really big. This is Shepard. He is a veteran. I think I said that he was from Earth, or from a colony, and he lost everyone in his military platoon to a terrible attack, and he was lauded as a hero. He's struggling with trauma. With that, he went on a mission to try and prove that he was ready for a promotion. On the motion for the promotion, he ended up going to a colony. It was supposed to be a super easy mission. Everything went bad. Everything was bad. Everyone died, and the object, the ancient artifact they were trying to get, they did not get it. It got stolen. And so now we're trying to prove the guy who stole it actually stole it. So we are on the interspecies hub of the universe, and we are trying to prove that it's not our fault, prove that the artifact got stolen, and trying to help people out along the way. We have a bunch of things in our journal for now. So, we need to go to a guy to stop him from blackmailing a doctor. We need to return to CSEC to give back some shipments. We need to get better, and we need to scan things. We have three little dudes left to scan, so we are very close to completing some of these side quests, but I know we have more side quests, because there was at least one individual who was waiting in the Flux Casino for someone who wasn't me, which I believe means... Did I scan you? Yes, I did. Which I believe means that that's a side quest we haven't yet picked up.
Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything
Nope.
you need?
I was just making sure you didn't have anything new.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well,
That's so awkward. And I was thinking a little bit about how different alien species are treated in this game. Okay, well, congratulations for coming out of lurking. I hope you are having a lovely day.
Attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are
Eden Prime is the opening mission. I'm pretty good. I just woke up from a nap, so I am a little sleepy.
Isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
So, Eden Prime was attacked by the Geths, which is a robot species, sapient robots. We tried to go and retrieve the ancient artifact there, but something happened, and we were attacked by someone we thought was good, but it turns out he has stopped being a good person and started being an evil person. CSEC officer, here you are. And now we're trying to prove that he's evil. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Jax. Everyone else remember to hydrate as well.
I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need.
I love the careful
Your
camera
commander,
placement
take
so that
this.
we don't see what they're handing over, because they don't have a model for it.
Your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Core's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Thank you for the stretch. Everybody, do not be a shrimp, and if you have to be a shrimp, please be a shrimp with good posture. Okay, so we need to go to Cora's den. Or not to Cora's den, we need to go to Flux to prove to the woman that we helped her, right? Oh. I guess we don't have to prove it. Never mind. Alright, let's go back to the market. And then, after the market, I guess we go to court. Well, after the market, we need to go... I think that's our main thing. What's our main quest right now? I guess we could go present evidence to the council. I don't know.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
This is it's also very funny that the elevator ride... Where is this? This is not where I thought this led. I bet there's new keepers up here. Oh. Oh, okay, so... there's a new keeper. What was I saying? Those little elevator announcements are a really, really good way to make the world feel more lived in, and to make it feel like your behavior as Shep is having a real impact, even though it's really not that hard.
Team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site.
Hanar,
claiming that
please.
artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
Oh no.
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the
I think we've heard all of these, though,
diplomatic
because I've started
solution.
riding the elevators a lot. It's just like real life. Also, I added a new tag to my stream description, which is Disabled VTuber. Nothing has changed with my health. I am still as spry as ever, we'll call it. But I thought that it would be a good way to explain...
He's one of the most respected Turians in the galaxy, Garrus.
Oh, this is
You
new
can't
dialogue.
go up against him.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Just keep saying that, especially to humans.
What do you mean, just keep
There's a
saying
lot of
that?
angry people.
Isn't that what he actually believes? Can we not microaggress each other in the elevator, please? Oh, dear. Oh. Oh, this is where we are. Okay. I'm gonna go to the wards. Why is Garrus so snatched? I don't know. All of the Turians have a very waspy waistline. Maybe they all have to wear waist trainers as part of their military regalia. Is it regalia or regalia? I don't know. Also, hello! I hope you're well. It's so good to see you. We have 2 keepers left to scan. I would love to find them today. I don't know that I will. But I may end up kind of poring over the map to see what I have and have not looked at. Like, I know I've scanned this guy, but I am going to go check anyway, just in case.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by places like Cora's Den.
The embassy lounge isn't bad, but
Regalia. I don't know.
By bureaucrats.
I'll go with regalia.
Just voting on what kind of entertainment to get.
you're probably right.
So this is interesting, because we have already done... Oh, thank you for the pink lemonade outfit switch. We have already gotten rid of Fist. And I assume that that is sort of... Oh, yes. Okay, next time I have Rex in my party, I need to go here and talk to Avina. Because I want him to... I want to see if he has any dialogue about that. I know I've scanned this one, right? But yes, this is pink lemonade. This is my sweeter flavor, we'll call it. Although, I would like to think I'm sweet all of the time. Yeah. Oh, gosh. That felt very silly to say. And there was a keeper in the back rooms, and that was where we faced that rogue AI. Gosh, there is so much to do in this game. I am still only in this very... I think this is like one of the first areas that you can... This is the second area in the game, and I have spent so much time in it, just wandering around. I hopefully will not cause anyone to go into diabetic shock. And if I do, I take full responsibility. I will help make sure that everyone is safe. And this is actually an excellent opportunity to remind everyone that if you have meds that need taken, go ahead and take those now. It's very important to stay on top of your medication, and I have done all of mine today. Everyone in the elevator, please.
Terrain's too rough.
What do you mean? Okay, well, I'm leaving without you two.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a
Okay,
Krogan
we've
group
heard
that
of this
had accused
one.
the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Okay, that's a horrifying thing in the context. So genetic sterilization. I assumed that they were just infertile due to, you know, a genetic... What do you mean the terrain is too rough? It's... Oh, no, 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 put the gun away. No! Put the... Oh, god damn it. I'm just gonna hope I don't blow myself up. Okay, I did blow myself up a little bit, but that's okay. Oh god, why are you guys both so... There we go. Okay. I don't know why you two are both just so hurt. Probably because I threw a bomb at you. Okay. What was going on? Right. This is, like, actually a really nice elevator opening. Like, I don't love this lip here. That wouldn't be awesome for a wheelchair. But it's doable. And it's way nicer than some elevators I've used. Oh, this isn't CSEC, this is part of the war. It's okay. I'm still getting my bearings. I know I played yesterday, but I'm still more than a little lost. I'm figuring it out.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another
Yeah, it was just a
profile in
bomb.
serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
Right, okay, hang on.
A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman
Yes,
Bhatia
we've seen
joined
that.
the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
That does sound exactly like real military propaganda. I said that yesterday. So, for the Krogan, genetic sterilization is sort of a horrifying prospect to me, because they were raised to sapience by the Solarians, which means that the Solarians opted to sterilize them, which is a form of effectively forcing them to rely on the Solarians for their population, and is like a little bit of genocide, honestly. I try not to be dark on this stream, but this is a mature rated game, and it is pretty clear that it's going to explore some mature political themes, so if you are uncomfortable with that, you may want to step out for this series. But I think it's really interesting to analyze, because it is a very thoughtful world, and it makes them suing mean a lot more.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yes, it is both,
You were
actually.
expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change
Hang
your
on,
plans.
let's listen to this
Change,
dialogue.
but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Okay, hang on. So I will be reading those. I think I read one of them. But it is eugenics as a form of genocide. By controlling their population, they are effectively able to decide how many of them there are, and erase culture proliferating naturally.
Leave the doctor alone.
But I will be reading more
So you
codex
just bring
entries.
me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Huh. So, I do not have enough charm to say you should reconsider, or enough charm. But I could just threaten his life. And this is a woman who got in trouble for providing free medical care. But also I know that morality is a big thing in this game. And I feel like if I say let's work this out, that's going to be good for my morality. So that's what
Maybe
we're going
we
to
can
say.
Find a way to make both sides happy here.
Only if you're willing to
Oh my god. Why do I always pull that one out first? Don't. Oh my god. 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 I don't remember how to. Okay, is he dead? I think he's dead.
I think we're
More.
good, Shepard.
I think we are good.
Well, that'll certainly change things around here.
Deadly Oreo.
He was
He does
wounded.
look a little bit like.
Fully.
Yeah, this game pretty quickly just breaks out into shooting. It's interesting. It's very cool to see a game from this era that has quick transitions between these two styles of gameplay, because I don't ever remember seeing that. Obviously, in 2007, I was 1 year old, so this is me retrospectively looking back, not having been playing the games at the time, but it's cool.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only work
Oh,
with
okay.
the one who spoke with the doctor.
Good job on your homework. I am very proud of you.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
He sounds so done with me, which I guess I did just kill a guy. Alright, so let's go talk to the doctor, the good doctor. That's a TV show. That is my goal at all times, is to deal psychic damage to my friends. But I have known that the games from this era were very fundamental to modern gaming structure. So I would love to go back retrospectively and play them, just because I want to know more about how game language evolved, how we talk to the players as game developers, because I am probably not going to go into game dev specifically, but I do... I'm evil. I want to do concept art for video games, and the more I can learn about games and how they communicate with their audience, the better a professional I will be. At least that's the goal. Hello, Doctor. No, not the clothes land. As expected.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you.
I feel like she should probably know he's dead,
I
but...
can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research.
I should make a clothesline emote. That would actually be funny. Good idea.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wanted to be nice to my... I wanted to compliment
Is there
him.
anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Nope.
I'll be going now.
Thank you. I'm gonna refill my Omni gel, or whatever it is. Medi gel, that's what it is. Okay. Let's look at the map for this area. So, where are we? We are right here. All of our little guys. So a transition is a doorway. And this is a store. Okay. So hey. Go back. Interesting. Okay, so this takes me to the Presidium. So that's going outside. That's an alleyway. That's to the lower wards. To the lower markets. Rapid transit. Flux. So let's go to lower wards. Can I put a pin on the map? Are we saying, like, as in morally, or in the slang term for an attractive individual? Because I think morally she's quite good, actually. She seems lovely. Maybe just fighting against people who don't seem to have a lot of respect for her. I don't think I've gone this way very often. Unless this is... No. Okay, so this is the alley. That is to the Presidium. Go back. That is to the Presidium. That's to the lower wards. So that's where I just came out of. That's to the lower markets. Citadel Rapid Transit. Okay, so I think I've explored the upper wards pretty thoroughly. Okay, slang term for attractive.
The Normandy isn't built for a stand-up fight. I'd rather rely on the IES than the shields.
What is the Normandy? Is that our ship?
Drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it.
I'm not good at keeping up with slang terms.
I don't know, Garrus. I'd rather not be the first one up the ladder in terms of figuring out new tactics.
These two seem like they're getting along quite well, honestly. Which is a good thing, I would say. So now I'm at the Citadel, the Flux and Wards access. So this isn't really anything. So let's explore Flux a little bit more. Just to make sure I have that all under control. Why are you dead? What did I do? Is this the name of the ship that we were on? Wait, which way is the flux? Or is this the same map but a different area because it's on the same floor? I don't recall. I think... Yes, I've scanned you. I am fully just wandering around looking for keepers. Okay, it is our ship. I really want to see the Elcor Hamlet.
Will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones.
I know I'm not
Kit
gonna...
claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
I want to see that performance. I know that it's not for me, but I know it's not, like, actually for real in the game. But I want to go see Elcor Hamlet. I want to go see Elcor Hamlet so bad. Okay, wait. Flux is this way, right? Okay. Guys, chat, should I gamble? Maybe I should go gambling. Just like a little bit. How do I even see how much money I have? See, I don't have that much money. I should gamble. I can get more money. Oh! You have just made me the happiest man alive. Thank you. I am so excited to learn about Elcor Hamlet. I'm so happy. And that's so stupid, but I want Elcor Hamlet. This is not how we get to Flux. I have gotten lost. This is Cora's den. Okay, well... Okay, well, I know I have something to look forward to then. Okay, wait. I'm gonna look. So, we have stairs here. Do we have on the other side an access ramp? Because if we don't... I guess the ADA doesn't really apply in space, but we do. That's really interesting. I wonder if that was deliberate on the point of the developers. All the homies do love Elcor Hamlet, right? We are not going to look. Oh, if I watch the show, that's probably... Do you have anything for me? No. Okay. So this is almost certainly... Alright. Oh no. Good luck. Velvet is not nice to work with. This is a mission that I haven't gotten yet. If I sit here, is that just gratuitous 2007? Or is that the potential for a mission? And am I willing... I don't... Ma'am, do you mind if I... I don't want to do that, actually. The very last thing I want to do is be touched. Nope. This is not a mission. This is not a mission. I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. I don't want to do this. I just wanted to see if you would let me talk to the Krogan. Okay, I'm leaving. I've done it. I know. I just wanted to make sure she didn't need anything from me. I don't think she needed anything from me except maybe a tip, and I don't really have a lot of money. I just wanted to go gambling. I didn't want to see the sexy lady. How do I go gambling? I need to gamble away my troubles. I'm just gonna use the bus. I'm gonna take the bus. Where's the bus? I think I've lost the bus. These guys have seen me walk past 5 times in the past 30 minutes. Yeah, well, I think I have a gambling solution. And the solution is I got uncomfortable, so now I get to go gambling. I'm gonna go to the CSEC, because I think I haven't explored that area as well as I could. But... gambling first. I'm gonna go gambling. Let's go to the club. What? Oh no, I do have a gambling problem. I'm not gonna get to go gambling. I'm watching violence. Is this Chorban? Do we know him? No, this is Shells.
Yeah, what is it?
What
Why
happened?
were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
Thank you for the lurk.
No, Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I need to set up that command properly.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results.
That, I think that's
Reporting
cheating.
losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it.
I like their
I've spent
little
the last
point.
5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Isn't that
You
still
do
cheating?
that. Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system. I wouldn't use it. I'm silly, but
Yeah.
I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly
Ugh.
increase your odds.
No.
Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Won't help you
I think I'll
cheat.
take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some
I
calculations.
assume this is me
Fine.
denying a side quest. I think this might be the first time I have denied a side quest. Speak to him if you want to help. So I can't even get rid of this. Interesting. Yeah, but I don't think I want to help him cheat, actually. I don't see any reason to.
It's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI, no doubt.
Yes, but there's more.
Yeah, there always is.
I heard they had some connection with a rogue Spectre.
Not this again.
Why is that so hard to believe?
Whatever you say, just don't expect us to believe it too.
Interesting. So, can Shep boogie? No, not well. He is not a good dancer. Okay, he should be ashamed of himself. Hi, Rita. I saved your sister.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
No
I
problem.
was glad to help out.
Twirls your
They
toes.
They should be. Aren't you?
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what
Girl,
it's
you
like
are
to-
never happy.
I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
What are you blaming your sister? You're someone different. Yes, so you are also a side quest I don't have. So there's you and the
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
the side. Yes. Let's play some Quasar. Oh, I did stop and dance. It was bad. I should not be allowed to dance anymore. I imagine that I could probably do some math and select a better sequence of button presses, but I don't particularly feel like doing that. I'm kind of lazy. Man, okay. I'm trying to figure out... So far I have just lost nothing. I haven't won anything. Whoa! That was very lucky. Okay, okay, we're done. We're done. I don't need to get... Ooh, Dora.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things.
Oh, I've already
yes.
talked to you. Okay.
We've got some quasar stations.
Oh, I'm interested, but I have work to do.
Are you the owner?
Owner? We've got some quasar stations.
I'm good. I've gambled enough. I made 200. I wonder if the machines are truly random or if they're weighted like a casino would be. I could do some... No, I'm not going to do some probability analysis to see if the... Thank you for adding an ice cube to your lemonade. I do not have a gambling problem. How are you today? Ooh, thank you for the double hydrate in the stretch. Everybody, please unshrimp. And if you have to be a shrimp, please be a shrimp with good posture. 1 hydrate. 2 hydrates. Okay. I don't think I have anything else really to do. I'm not gonna help him. Can't do anything with him. Can't really do anything with him. There are 2 more, but I don't know where they are. Can't do anything with those. So yeah. Ah, very small frighten. Hello, Cookie. I hope you're well. So good to see you. Cookie jump scare. My favorite sort of jump scare, for sure. And I wanted to look at CSEC after I looked at Flux, and by looked at I meant went gambling. The double hydrate gave me the hiccups, oh no.
Reports are circulating that
I
Ambassador Udina
have a confession to make, everyone. Perhaps I have in the past spent a lot of time playing games like that one, but I played the version with cards where it's like, is it higher or lower? So I have some enjoyment of those numbers probability games, and it is sort of a measure of taking calculated risks. But I would get the best results if I made a spreadsheet of the distributions. I'd have to play at least 100 times. Well, probably at least 200 times to make sure that I got an appropriate sample size, so that I could see if the outputs are truly random. Because if they aren't, then I could understand the weighting and make more... It's not an addiction. I can stop anytime I like. It's just science and math. I assume this is going to be a plot point in the future.
I used to have an office here. Spent half my time doing paperwork.
But if I played about 200 times and I wrote down the number that I got from adding the 4 to 7 and the 1 to 8, I could see how it's distributed. And if it's distributed equally, then I would know to play instinctually, which is effectively if I have a greater than 50% chance of getting to 20 or below with the used outcome item, I think I went up there already, then it would be wise to do it. But if it's weighted, which real casinos almost always are, they usually are weighted higher or even dynamically weighted.
Hello, Commander.
Then I would know not to play and that it wouldn't be worth it. Okay, so you're still a store.
Sure thing, Commander. You have a good day now.
I love the almost like tinny quality to their voices. They're so cool. I love the aliens in this game. This series is going to be a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself immensely already. Oh, this is the elevator. Okay, so I guess I've done everything in here. Because I believe up there is the... Yes, okay, so let's go to the Presidium. Yes, we've heard about the celebrations.
Many council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies,
What was I talking about? Right, so let's try going and talking about the evidence that we gathered about Sarin.
Colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Let's go to the Citadel. We're gonna go on foot and get lost because I want to find all of the keepers. I want to scan them all. Again, a ramp that leads into stairs is very silly. Also, squad, can I level anything up? I can. Yes, okay. Auto. Ooh. 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 So maybe I can talk to them now. I have even higher level of charm. Hello, sir.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
This isn't the way.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
Yes, I can press new buttons.
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society.
Slam. That does sound fun. I don't think my
This
Shep
one
has
hears wisdom.
biotics.
Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now.
I did it!
It will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
I fixed it. Oh, and now it's gone.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
My
Happy
pleasure.
to help. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse
Did I get
me,
money?
should report
What
to
did
my
you give me?
superiors.
Did I get money? I like money. I can gamble with money. No, I got Omni-Gel. I don't even know what that does. Next time I play, I might want to play as a different version of Lemonade Shepard. I think I want to give him biotic abilities, because I think once I get the hang of the combat, by the end of this game, I will 100% be willing to play with more mechanics.
Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
If they had listened to me earlier, Saren would already be in.
Why is your voice so quiet right now?
Because of that delay is on the council's head.
Oh, I haven't been using that at all. I enjoy the lockpicking minigame. It's fun. I should play Skyrim. I have never played Skyrim. I do know quite a bit about it because it is such an iconic game, so it wouldn't be a completely blind playthrough. But that might be fun to play. Ooh, this is new clothing style that we haven't seen outside of this area. Very cool. But I know Skyrim has lockpicking. I have never played Skyrim. Okay, that is not true. I have played the "Hey you, you're finally awake" sequence. But it was in VR, and then my face went inside a horse's head and I got really nauseous and I never played again. Because VR and I are not friends. I am, we will say, digitally insufficient. In that I get so uncomfortable. Another keeper. Okay, so I do have other keepers to scan up here. I get so viscerally bad in...
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants.
I feel so bad when I'm in VR that it goes past nausea and into just a general malaise, which I don't love. Commander?
Commander?
Commander? He's not a commander, he's an admiral. But that's okay. I'll make him feel special. With a butt like that, a Shepard knows how to make people feel special. That was an insane thing to say. No, I need one more. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are well. But I'll check, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I have one more. But I hope you are well, Glitch. Also, reminder to everyone that these streams in particular are 18 plus because this game is rated mature. I don't remember how old you are, Glitch, but I do recall that you may have been on the younger side, and I just want to make sure that everyone is staying safe.
Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof?
This reminds me of Fable 3, with the music.
Is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she has many followers. She will make a formidable
she's going to be a
Saren.
BBEG.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it.
I don't think it's gonna work though. I think okay.
Do you know what this conduit is?
Okay, hang on. So speculation time. You know what? I'll allow it. We can say MILF. What was I saying? I do not recall. Right. So we know that the thingy broke when he touched it, but Saren considers that a victory anyway. So either he already got what he wanted, or what we touched was a different Prothean artifact. But I think that we are the conduit now. I think that, and nobody confirm or deny this is all speculation. I think that it's an inside Shepard, and something is going to happen where Saren is going to find out that Shepard contains the conduit of the Protheans, and we're gonna have to, like, face off. That's my guess. I don't want to know if it's right or not.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth.
That's a very aggressive thing to say. But the other ones were even more aggressive.
You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander.
Yeah, I don't want to argue with them. I got what I wanted.
He is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Okay, well, I'll say that I've seen them.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilizations.
Because this is what was in the vision that happened when we touched the conduit.
Happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources.
Just like that? They've just stripped him already?
The stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding
Udina,
Send your fleet.
We do not have the standing to be arguing like this.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
I really don't think we should be arguing like this.
We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity.
Oh, I didn't know that was me suggesting that.
That come with joining the Spectres.
I mean, it's the
you
best
don't have
solution.
To send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
I like that they don't have the Asari don't have eyebrows. That tickles me. They're bald.
Commander Shepard, step
forward. Oh, we're doing it. Okay. How much further forward can I step? Aren't we on a diving board? Okay, a little forward. I should have put on something nicer. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I didn't think they were gonna listen to us. At least I'm pink. Pink's a good color.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments
I
of our
don't
will.
think that this is...
Spectres bear
Okay,
a great
I'll let them
burden.
talk.
They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Okay, so very, very interesting here that...
I expected your
Oh, we're still
ambassador to be
talking.
more
Okay,
grateful.
sorry.
He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you.
Yeah, I just, you know, talked my way into becoming a member of the secret police. Okay, let's see. Spectre training talent unlocked. Cool. So, something we need to think about / discuss. Store discount. I don't know. I think I need to focus on my combat skills a little bit. As much as I have been focusing on just trying to get that one interaction done. That is why I leveled up. Everything was just to interact with the... the Hanar and the CSEC officer. That was truly why I did that. So, what I'm thinking is it's very interesting that we went from being in direct opposition to the council. They were... I don't even know what's going on in chat anymore, Rosie. I've lost control. So, we were in direct opposition to the council. We are working on trying to figure out why they weren't listening to us. And we got all of the information they needed, and now we almost hard pivot into being on their side. They give us what we want, and we get this big swelling music. And that's really interesting to me. I think that Shepard going, I haven't done anything yet, is intriguing, because he has at least already meant that the Spectres are no longer having... I forget his name. The bad guy. So we've already gotten him stripped of his status. But he's like, we haven't done anything. And because they're listening to us now, they are good, almost. And that's very, very interesting to me. And so it's very curious to see that we were calling them unjust and unfair, but now that we're getting what we want, we don't mind so much. I'm also looking at the UV seam on the front of Shepard's little pointy bangs here. But I'm curious to see where that leads. So I need to speak to the ambassador. But I think if there's anything else I want to do on the Citadel, I should probably do that now. And we have one last keeper to scan. There's a keeper up here. I don't think I scanned you.
Interesting.
Yeah, it really is. So I'm very, very intrigued to see where this takes us, narratively. Because I honestly... Ooh, that's another level up already? I'm very intrigued to see what that does for us. I will turn to the Citadel many times throughout the game. There's no time limit on missions. Okay, that's good to know. I don't have to go back? Alright, well that's good. So, I don't really want to help Shells. But I also don't want this in my diary. So I'm gonna go talk to him, and then I will head out. Talk to the ambassador. I do appreciate knowing that there's no time limit. Mostly, I'm at the point where I just want to make sure that I have done everything that I need to do before I get distracted, because I will inevitably forget how to get around the Citadel, and who is what, and where is everything. So I am just trying to streamline my play experience. But it is reassuring to know that if I miss something now, which I know there are at least 2 missions I haven't been able to do yet, I can come back and do them later. Alright, Shells. I don't want to help you cheat, but I want you to go away.
Ah, change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
I can solve this mission without helping him. Interesting. Hello, IV. I hope you're well. Also, hello, Final Destination. It's nice to see you. I'm going to say, let me do it, and then I'll go talk to the guy in...
Suppose I could let you try it.
I'll go talk to the owner and see what happens.
Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, I'll let you know.
It has been a while. I'm doing pretty well.
Well, you saw what happened to me. Well,
Alright, let's go talk to the owner. Oh, because I am already wearing this sweater, it doesn't do anything. If you want, give me just a moment, and I can put... I am glad you enjoy it. I can put me into the other outfit. But all of my outfits are... Oh, no. Put that away, put that away, put that away. All of the outfits can be pink.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Yeah, it's comfy cozy time.
You might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
I should be going.
Are they actually on the
Enjoy
house?
your time here at Flux.
Are they... Okay, so he just gave me the money. Well, it's only polite. It's only polite. I am so good at gambling. Listen, the turns have tabled. For once, I am in charge. I can stop anytime I want. I just don't want to. You wouldn't even gamble for free. Yeah, in real life, gambling is a serious issue and is very, very predatory. I completely agree. In real life casinos, the house always wins. They let you win a few small times so that you get hooked. Video games, generally, they don't do that because it's not fun for the player and they don't get anything out of you actually getting hooked. So they genuinely tend to be an actual way to make money in video games, where in real life they tend to be very, very predatory. If anyone you know or in real life is struggling with a gambling problem, there are health lines that you can call about it and mental health options. In real life, gambling is a very serious issue. However, in space, it's fun. That was stupid. I'm gonna lose. Yeah. That was my own fault. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yes, we click this. Okay, yeah. Let's win back what I lost, because in this one it is truly a numbers game. In real life, obviously, it is not. There's a lot more complicated factors, but in this one, we're just rolling a random number generator. There we go. That's what I won. Or that's what I lost 1 back, plus a little more. Yeah, in space, no one can hear you gamble your grandma's savings away. Alright. Let's... Grandma, no! Let's head out.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
It's gone.
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
Yeah, ads incoming.
Years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Maybe you should put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst
This is the worst day of my life. You must have had a pretty good life. The ads are coming for me, boys. Remember me. I will remember you. Okay, while our friends are stuck in ad towns, we have non-council races. We've already watched that.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts.
Oh, that's
but as their
very
numbers
cool.
and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
We already read it. Yes, we did read about the Encore.
The Hanar are a citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special
wait, that's really
courses to help
cute.
them unlearn
Oh
their
no.
tendency to take offense at
Oh no,
improper
I actually
speech.
quite like them.
Hanar have 2 names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many
The Jelly
Hanar
Boys are
worship them.
so cute.
Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Okay, so this is really interesting to me, because if you look, the Hanar are referred to as being unintelligent, but I don't think they actually are. I think they're just highly religious and quite strange in their manner of speaking. And I honestly would love to get to know them better. Thanks so much for sticking through the ad break. Let's get back to it. But I would love to get to know them better. Where is the bus? Here's the bus. Let's go to the embassies. You like the chaotic child? The Hanar? The Hanar are pretty chaotic. We had to stop one from preaching in the streets. Oh, Fire. Yeah, Fire is a delight. He is absolutely wonderful. Let's see if I remember which way the human embassy is. I think it is this way. Oh, you can't stop them once they've selected this. Fire, you have been chosen. It's not optional. This does make us Wu siblings, although the Wu family is very large and confused. Okay, I went the wrong way. I could have figured, but that is alright. Let's go the other way. But yes, this is Embroidered Rose. They are a lovely, cozy streamer. They play a lot of absolutely adorable, like, farming games and cozy games, but have also played some investigation games and a couple of more horror-themed games. So there's something for everyone. I recommend stopping by their stream immensely, and they are a delightful purple parrot. Nope, you are not my ambassador either. Where's my ambassador? Ooh, I can talk to you. You are not my ambassador.
I don't have time
no,
to talk
I can't
now.
talk to you.
I'm very busy.
I can just say hi. What is this? Oh, this is... Well, I've scanned all of you guys, so I guess I've seen you already, but hey, I hope you're doing well. New child! New child! New sibling dropped! Okay, where in the world was I supposed to go? At the Alliance docking bay. Oh! Well, that would be why I'm in the wrong place. Diplomat, I can talk to you, though.
This place seems strange.
Okay.
More humans.
Go away. I don't like you. You're being not nice. That is not the stairs. I always have a hard time with stairs. Finding them, using them, falling down them. I have a complicated relationship with stairs, and that relationship is primarily that I don't like them. I should make a model of me in a wheelchair for my streams. I have been thinking about making a new VTuber model with more advanced mouth rigging, because I think I can do pretty good mouth rigging these days. Definitely better than when I made this model. The lip sync is pretty rudimentary. Yes, I am going to go into space. I hadn't even put that together. I'm very excited.
Still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
That's very exciting. Is this not space? Well, it is space, but it's not the space I want.
Breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament
Oh, no.
Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic
Transhuman
extremists.
studies.
The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma
It's
Cluster.
out of this world. Yes, I think all stairs should be slip and slides. Actually, that seems like maybe worse for some people. Let's see. Maybe all stairs should be ramps. Is that not? Is it this one? Oh boy, I'm lost all of the time.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
No! Plastic burn! Ambassador Udina. I'm so excited to go into space!
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer.
I don't swear very often.
Is yours now.
Sorry.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew.
I'm a captain.
For a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs
I know.
to you.
I'm sorry. I got excited about having a spaceship.
To anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years
The
ago.
water appears when the fire happens because... Oh, I see. Yeah. Watch your... I don't stream on... swear on stream, it's weird. Also, hello, Bob Soars. I hope you're well. I am really happy with the little heart possum. Oh, I pinned it. Oh no, I'm pinning everything. Okay, well, we're gonna pin that, because I don't know how to unpin it on my phone. Okay. Hello. Yes, Rosie has adopted another child, who is also another adult man. I knew this. I knew he
What
was being
happened?
considered for the
I failed.
Spectres.
I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud
You
of.
do.
Ask me later and I'll tell you.
You have a
For
possum
now, all you need
parent.
to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made
Oh,
sure the council
okay.
was
Sorry,
rejected.
Rosie.
I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
You can count on me.
down, sir.
I want to salute.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after.
Don't even try to find him.
He's got his Geth scoured
Thank you,
Mr. Rose
Rosie.
looking
You're
for
such a
more.
sweetie.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is
See,
before he does.
with Rosie as your Twitch spouts, you it doesn't matter how many surgeries you get, you will accumulate children. We do have actual adults.
The Reapers are the real
We have you and me.
I'm with the council.
We're adults, but like we're
I'm not
new
sure
at
they
it.
even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
You're like a medium adult, Jack.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara.
Oh no, he
Liara
fits it too well.
Tassoni.
I'm so glad you're all
We
having
have
fun.
reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
So my guess is how dare I? Oh, that's right. Sorry, my mistake. You are so old that you are withering away into dust. I know. I should be more respectful. I shouldn't downplay how absolutely ancient you are. My bad. Okay, so my guess is Noveria is going to be more space opera-y stuff. Older than 20. Aren't you 20? I assume this is going to be more socialization and this is going to be more fighting. I kind of want to do more socialization, but I feel like this is probably more important. Both of us are on the clothesline. Rosie hangs people from the clotheslines when they get upset. You can't have both. You can't be like, hey, I'm a real adult, but don't call me old. I am so old. I've been using a cane for 4 years? We're so mean tonight. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's start with Noveria.
Maybe I can get to Noveria before the Geth.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck.
In the tube. I have to do all three and choose which one first. I'll be careful.
Try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to
What
hear
is the
it,
tube, Rosie? This is new to me.
before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting.
Is he trying to remind me to favoritism to humans?
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I feel bad about him. Oh my goodness. You need to send that in my Discord, Rosie. I need to see that
You and
image.
Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me.
Is the tube on the
Council sent Saren
clothesline?
to keep an eye on me and evaluate my
Or
just like they
how does
sent
this
Nihilus
work?
to keep tabs on you.
Why
weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed.
The tube is on the clothesline.
Saren
My
made sure of
goodness. This doesn't... I ask all these probing questions. I'm like, that
I
doesn't
think I
matter.
deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He
I
was
wonder
trying
what
to
that
set up a
achievement is. I got the
facility to
achievement
develop
Archivist.
illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the council
No,
wanted
Bob,
a
I need the
Spectre.
tube.
We
I need the
compromised.
tube.
I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was
I
hidden
love
away
when you guys
somewhere
are all in
inside,
chat.
protected
This
by an army of
honestly
Batarian
makes the
mercenaries.
most fun
The plan was
streams.
simple.
I'm so glad you're all here.
Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Family reunion.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
I'm feeling so mirthful while this terrible backstory is being
Then
spilled.
about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Was anyone
How many
hurt?
casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere.
Fire, you and I are gonna cause so many problems on
Nobody inside
purpose.
survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians.
I should not be having so much fun with my chat while we're learning about this. This is horrifying.
And I ended up taking the blame.
You attract similar people, Rosie. Your children are all just like you.
Saren caused the explosion.
I like that it keeps
How do you
giving
get it
me
on you?
outs so that I don't have to keep listening to the info
Saren
dump.
accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
That's not what that should have said.
Me? Or their best agent?
Anderson X Saren was the first toxic old man Yowie.
I should have been more careful.
I mean, the Epic of Gilgamesh was kind of older. Came first.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
Okay, that's what I already
don't.
said.
I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just trying to make me
So I
look
just
bad
have to say this
keep
doesn't
humans out of the
matter.
Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
That's so
The only thing
mean.
I care about is stopping Saren.
Okay, at least he didn't say bad.
It's no good living in the past.
Okay, let's learn about
Any extra intel you can give me
about
on
what we're
Colony
doing
at
because I was not paying attention.
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city.
Thank you for the image,
Mostly
Bob.
ruins
I will
now.
look at it
Some of the
momentarily.
infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Okay,
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
I will. I had to read it for class, so I have to make it worth it.
Small, uncharted worlds
It was
with no
so
human
gay though.
colony.
That's you all don't
Might
understand.
not be easy finding
We're gonna do an
balance.
Epic of Gilgamesh stream.
My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has
Ooh.
been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't.
I'll do a dramatic reading of it. Oh yeah, that is our Discord. So if you guys want to keep the if you guys want to keep the fun going while I'm offline, I would love to have you all hanging out in my Discord. It is a lovely, friendly community, and you can weigh in on what I'm going to play before I stream. Right now I'm pretty in Mass Effect mode, but I would love to throw in some variety streams of other games that I have right now, if you all wanted to see me mix it up a little bit.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
This is a cover-up if I ever heard one.
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Any idea how to find him?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the council to
Oh, this is the guy who
investigate
goes,
Baines' death.
Commander.
Is there anything else, Commander?
Commander. Goodbye.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, I'll talk to the Commander. Is that in my journal? Can I talk to the Commander? No, I can't. Okay. Hang on. We're gonna go into space. We're gonna do that this stream. We're gonna spend at least an hour in space. But I need side quest. My gambling isn't a problem, but my side quests are.
That Eden Prime was an isolated case.
I need to get my side quest fixed.
Sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Yeah, if you hung out with me in real life, it'd be even worse. I had a very terrible experience my first semester at my current university, where I was doing a group project and we had to go on a scavenger hunt around the campus, and my group fully just left me behind because I had to find an accessible route, and so I went in the elevator and they just kept going and I got lost and I had to roll very quickly after them to catch up.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own.
Scottish voice-activated elevator. That sounds hilarious.
Problems.
Captain Anderson said you'd have information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. I sent a recon group to investigate the system where we found his body.
Scotland!
Now I can't get clearance to check it out.
It's a little late for coffee, Rosie.
But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
Side quest, side quest, side quest.
I appreciate that, Commander.
People just don't even realize that they're leaving me behind. I don't know why. I feel a little invisible sometimes, but good friends are usually actually really good at staying with me and following me on accessible routes. That's honestly something that is...
I'll find them, Admiral.
People who I find are the most pleasant to walk with are the ones who follow me on the accessible routes, so that we can keep talking and hanging out. It's my favorite way to spend time with my friends when we're going out, is if they stay with me. It makes me feel less alone. It's not as serious as I'm making it sound. Okay, now we go to C-Sec, and now we go to space. Now it's time for space. That's the one to go out. This is the one to go up to space.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
I bet we're gonna follow up on this in space.
With the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I have some ideas for drawings of Shepard, and I don't know if I'm going to get around to them, but I think they would be funny. And one of them, I don't know if you've all ever seen the image of the man standing in the shower, and it goes, "Everyone is so mean to me," and the man has, ooh, this is like a plane. This is a lot like boarding a plane. It's a guy with a very large butt in the shower, and he's standing...
Decontamination in progress.
Oh, I guess we don't
Heard what
think.
happened to Captain Anderson.
Thank you, that's very sweet.
Taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. Got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
I need to be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. Our enemy knows we're coming. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
I'm not going to inspire,
Humanity
like,
needs
human-centrist arguments.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other
Oh,
species
this is
in
all of our
Citadel
friends
space.
that we invited.
Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
He doesn't matter anymore. Would be such a terrible thing to say.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so, hang on. I'm supposed to talk to Joker because apparently this guy is disabled. I'm looking at him and he's looking at me.
Something you need?
Just want to
I'd
talk.
like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good.
Oh, wait, oh no. Oh no, am I being endeared to him? Oh no, is this...
Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my
Oh no, he's growing on
Those
me.
weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Okay. He sounds so mad, but he looks so happy. My face or their faces? Okay, wait. So, Joker has been a little bit spacist. That's space racist for everyone who's new. And I've been told that, yes, their faces don't move quite a lot. I've been told that he's disability rep. And the fact that he goes, oh, you know, I want to get to know my crew, and him immediately going, you can't get rid of me. I'm a great pilot. Come on, that's such a relatable response. You can't do this to me. I don't want to like this guy.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh crap.
Oh no, good writing.
I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack.
No.
Very dramatic. But I've learned to
No, he like talks like a real disabled person.
in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping.
Ooh, how'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah, right.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Well, now you're always smiling. I want more dialogue from him, because I'm very intrigued. I really like the way he's written. He, like, feels like a real person. But I don't want to like him, because he gave me a bad first impression. Yeah. Oh. I don't want to insult him. Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go.
That's really funny considering he's constantly grinning.
I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Yeah. Okay, if I say this, I don't want him to get mad.
I need to know more about this Froelich.
Oh, don't say it like that, Shepard.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure.
Oh no, he's just like me.
My case is moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking.
Oh.
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Oh no, he's just like me. No. He's like actually really sympathetically written. Oh no. Oh, I really like him. Oh. I want to ask more questions to get more of this dialogue, but also, you know what? Fuck it. Shepard can be ableist. I don't think I'm gonna get punished for it.
Fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. Don't worry.
Listen, Shepard can be ableist. He is really...
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable.
He doesn't get punished for being really, really annoying.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
Yeah, he can say it. I can give him the pass.
If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot.
He's so cocky. Oh no, I like him. Oh, I really like him. Oh no. Oh, I really like him. I didn't want to, but I really, really do. No. Ooh, a nav manual. Okay, okay, let's stop crying. Let's talk to people. Can I talk to you? Ah. Yeah, he gets the ableism pass because I wanted to learn more about Joker, and Joker didn't seem like he'd take it too hard.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad.
Oh my god, stop being spacist. You doubt my decisions?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Thank you.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a
That's okay. That's good to know. He feels like a real person.
My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. And those raiders were no match for an Alliance.
He feels so much like a real person, and that's really what's getting me. He's like actually sympathetically written, and that level of vitriol for like, oh, so you think I can't do my job? I have said that exact thing. People come into my workplace and they don't think I can do my job. Like, in order to work on my machines, I usually have to sit on the floor. And so people see me sitting on the floor, surrounded by parts, my wheelchair next to me, and they don't think I'm the manager. And that's humiliating. And so they've given him like a very sympathetic and realistic perspective, and it's like, it's really getting me. I don't know that I've ever felt this seen by a character. It's not any one person, and they're usually great once I introduce myself, but they usually communicate with me over email first, and then after we've emailed for a while, they come to see me, and then they can't connect to the professional they spoke to over the email with the disabled person in the lab. It's gotten better as I've become more established in the space, but it's frustrating. And so it's very interesting to see a game from 2007 doing it so well.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
I like that he actually listens to me. You know what I would kill for? Is a Mass Effect game with a Shepard who is in a wheelchair, or like in some sort of like mech suit, who has to get out of the mech suit when he's not in combat and is therefore in a wheelchair or with mobility aids. Humanity has always handled its own problems about that. Also that true. That too. Okay, so this is to deck 2, the comm room. So we'll go to the comm room next. Let's make sure there's nothing else to look at. Ooh, I can look at the map. How do I open the map? Where do I stand? Thank you so much for the follow, Thanos Austin. It's so nice to meet you. I have just been going on my ramble about ableism and disability representation. Joker is very interesting to me. Ooh. Ooh, we have a big map. Okay. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation, and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Total length, open, 44.7 kilometers. Diameter, open, 12.8 kilometers. Population, 13.2 million, not include keepers. Gross weight, 7.11 billion metric tons. That is such a cool... Oh, this is so cool! We're in space. Oh. So we can just... So that's the Citadel. How do I... Okay. So I imagine that that's going to be like, I zoom into a star system or a point of interest. Okay. Oh, so, oh my gosh, this is so cool! To the stars! The Milky Way! Oh, we're in the Milky Way. Okay, I wasn't sure. the Hawking ETA, Argos Roll, Novaria, the Exodus Cluster, Liara's Dig Site, Hades got Gamma, Gemini Sigma, Pharos, Voyager Cluster. This is so cool. Armstrong Nebula and Kepler Verge. Okay. So we're going to navigate after we're done talking to everybody on the ship, because I don't know if that's going to take us right away or not. So we are going to investigate first. Okay, well, there's nothing in here, but I want to talk to everyone, because I'm really enjoying getting all of this dialogue. I'm glad I'm able to bring you back. That's part of the reason I enjoy watching blind playthroughs, is I love just watching people experience the joy of a game that I've loved. And yeah, this feels so vast. I feel like I'm in a vast universe. That's cool.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Okay, so he doesn't want to talk to me right now. That's alright. Why does he sound like that? Okay, let's check the map of this floor. Where am I? So, ooh, this is my office. I have an office. You want to marry Kate. You want to kiss him. Is this my bed? I can stand on the bed. How rude. Get a room. Go to the bunks if you want to. Actually, go to the showers if you want to do that. As your captain. I have a locker? Is this where I keep my gym shorts? Oh, recovered items. Okay. Sleeper pod. I bet I can read about that later. This is not nearly enough sleeper pods for all of the people we have. I don't know what these are for. I'll have to read the Caden. Rosie's gonna try to civilize you, and I don't know that it's going to work all that well. Dr. Chuckwells, you helped me when I had my little
Commander?
nightmare.
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right
Yeah,
out
we
of basic.
need consensual licking.
Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the
I think
colonies
Caden
would
might be into
tingle
it.
with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars.
Okay, so this is what I've
tending the
already heard
wounds
from
of
her.
Tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But
'Cause he
has
said
an
he was having
impressive
headaches.
Service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
What's an L2?
Well, most biotics now use
Oh.
the L3 implants.
Oh, that's really cool! Oh, I love, okay. So, this is really cool. So we have, a real, we're a little bit feral, but that's fine. So, we have a more real-life disability. I don't know the specific syndrome that he named. I don't know if that's real or not, but it's based off of real disabilities that exist. And so that's already so cool. He talks like a real person. He acts like a real disabled person. That's already so invigorating. And then giving someone a more sci-fi disability on top of that sort of helps create another dimension to the tech. Yes, it's a lot like the joint replacements that poison people. Or I'll talk about something else in a moment. I will get to it. I have a lot of thoughts. So, what's really cool here is... Oh, he's 100% disabled. So what's really cool here is Joker was talking about how he's able to be a productive member of society due to modern medicine. But modern medicine is also the biotics, and it's the implants, and Alenko is another side of that. It makes it feel more full. It isn't just fixing disability, it's also causing it. this new technology has completely changed the way bodies are seen and the way they work. That's so cool!
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
I should go.
He clearly, like, he talks like a real disabled person. He clearly doesn't think that he should have to be productive to be valued, but he knows that that's how he, you know, gets seen and gets protected. And so he is very clearly frustrated with the way that he is seen, but also he uses it. And he's like, this is so cool. I am nerding out. This is amazing. Yes! Oh, I am having so much fun. I am so glad you recommended this to me. Is this like a cargo bay? What is back here? Oh man, I am having so much fun with this game. This is so cool. What in the wiggity world is this? Read about it at the end of stream. Hello, Dolly.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard.
I am grinning ear to ear.
I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Yes, I also wish that he did. It definitely seems like he's going to be locked into the chair. Okay, hang on. I'll talk to Tolly. She's being really cute and nerdy right now. I really like her so far. So, what is interesting to me is I have a lot of problems with characters in wheelchairs who are used sort of as furniture. There is, oh, what is that game? I think it's Palia, with all of the purple people. And they have a wheelchair user who sits in the market all day and all night and doesn't move, doesn't do anything, and doesn't roll. And that is very irritating. They just exist to be like, hey, we have a wheelchair user. Or, I don't know if anyone's seen the new game Heartopia. I'm not using it due to their undisclosed AI usage that they have sort of dug their heels in on. But they have a wheelchair-using character who is on the second floor of a building that only has stair access. So, there is something interesting to me about seeing Joker and knowing that he is also technically, like, locked into a specific position in a chair. But because of how he speaks, it makes more sense. It almost feels like he isn't quite being properly accommodated, and so that's why he doesn't wander around the ship like the others. He can't. He can't be accommodated properly. Oh, this game is right up my alley. Oh, okay. I'm very excited about that. I have been thinking thoughts about things and stuff. Okay, there is an elevator. I looked when I played, because I did play for a while before I learned about the AI usage, and then I dumped the game. I was very sad because it was very cozy. I will be. I'm very excited. But I didn't see the elevator, so that is good to know that it at least is there. AI does suck. It just the ecological implications are not worth the technology as it stands. So, what was I saying? I think that Joker feels so much different from the other disability representation because it's clear that he is a person. He does not feel like a token, and you won't even know he's disabled unless you speak to him. Yeah, I'm very sad about Heartopia. I was enjoying it a lot before I learned about the AI stuff. But let's not let that dampen the mood of finding a game with awesome disability representation.
Prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now,
yes, I want to keep this stream happy. I'm having a lot of fun, and I don't want to take the mood down.
I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on the
Is there any reason
come true for me.
not to bring everyone along? Because I really like inviting them.
So interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep
Next ad break, I'm going to read about anything I have on the Quarian.
Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
Yes, I completely agree. Although also, I honestly worry that they would struggle to animate that, because the character animations seem pretty reused, and I just don't think that they could justify giving him that. But also it could be that he wasn't allowed to bring them into space. Like, I would not be surprised. Hello! I fully appreciate interruptions. I will find my train of thought again. I am very scattered. It's so nice to meet you. I honestly would willingly accept the Doylist explanation that they did not budget for it and could not justify it, and the Watsonian explanation that he was not allowed to bring his crutches with him into space. I would completely believe that, just having flown and having experience with my own wheelchair and crutches. I would not be surprised if they were like, you can walk, and he was like, yeah, technically, and they were like, great, you can't take him, because that's kind of how these systems are. I would not be surprised at all. But this is so cool. Okay, we're gonna read about the Quarian next.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move.
Space ableism does not get the pass. No, Shepard can be annoying because I want more information.
The migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each
I'm doing happy little bouncy feet, by the way.
The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline,
I appreciate that. Honestly, I try to keep this a pretty casual environment. I am thinking about making more sophisticated video essays about disability in video games. I have one that I'm kind of cooking on for Detroit Become Human and Carl, as well as the scene with Marcus in the junkyard. And I've been thinking also about trying to play Cyberpunk, because I am very intrigued about the potential for disability there, but funny enough, that game is not accessible to me at all because of the flashing lights and visual effects. So my lovely friend Fire in My Woods has been helping me find ways to make it accessible to me, but that is a more long-term project. But I would love to find a more formal setting to talk about disability in video games. So if you guys would be interested in seeing more produced videos from me, that is something that I'm looking into. So we'll see what happens. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I have ideas, I have thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I would be really interested in making it. And I was also thinking about maybe doing some shorter videos, not full essays, on Stardew Valley and cozy games and disability in cozy games, and the way that health and medicine works in video games in general, but that is more just because I like cozy games and I would want to talk about them. Now, before I get fixated on disability, guy in wheelchair is interested in disability. I know. Shocking. This is also really cool. This is very, very interesting to talk and think about the idea of these people essentially being migrants in their own home. And I'm really interested that the council hasn't provided them any support. Humans are allowed to make colonies. Why don't they get to go planet-side?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative.
This is such a cool... this game is so cool. I'm having so much fun. This world is so cool.
On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council.
Hello, Just the Nerd 2000. I am having so much fun with this trilogy. Oh my gosh, there's so many cool things here. Yes, I will be. As soon as I'm done with this conversation, I am going to read on them. Also, yes, come back soon if you'd like. Stay safe. And yes, we will do so much chaos.
We are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by
Yeah, I will. I wasn't sure if you guys would want me to read snacks. Yes, I wasn't sure if you guys would want me to read the codex on stream too much, but I really want to read the codex, so I think I will be right now.
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Congress.
This is such a cool governmental structure. That's so cool. This is so cool.
I want to know more about the.
Oh my gosh, I'm having so much
I
fun.
can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them.
Right, and I read on
them.
them. But I'd like to hear her say.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought.
My automod does not like your dialect choices, Fire in My Woods. I will not be surprised. I would totally understand that. I'm probably only going to go for another 30 minutes or so, because I also have to wake up pretty early for classes tomorrow, but I'm having a lot of fun.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Yes, we learned about this in the codex that I read during the ad raid.
Logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about...
Yeah, Automod doesn't like you. I'm so sorry. Generally, I have it a little bit stricter just to prevent people coming in and saying nasty things about me as a disabled queer person on the internet, on Twitch. But I generally am pretty lenient with my stream moderation.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to
that would not... It was definitely not the right option.
This order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance.
This is really cool. I love robots.
Than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for...
I really want to know what her face is.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to...
Well, that's not what I wanted to say at all, actually.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted,
I don't know if I agree on that.
They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
That's exactly what I said.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent.
I don't think they are.
They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I want to know more about the...
I think I've already asked her about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew.
Oh no, this is new dialogue.
To maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden.
Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't remember.
To prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society.
I mean, I am a spec. Maybe by... Don't know. I just work here. But I would consider that I am a queer person.
A substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community.
I love all of the alien cultures in this game. I really hope we get to spend more time with the Elcor. The Elcor are my favorite. Yeah.
It's not like they just cast us.
I had a hard time with the scene where the consort comes and like leans up against Shep to try and convince him. That was no thank you. Oh, they're immunocompromised. Like, oh, this is so cool.
Have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
That's such an awkward thing to say.
I should go.
Alright. That's so cool. So, I love how the implications of everything feel thought out. I can't pull out my gun by accident on the ship, which is nice. So, what's fascinating here is she comes from a race of people who have been completely isolated, and they've thought through all of the implications of that, or at least all of the surface level ones. It's like the, what is it called? 2 questions deep is a world-building rule. If you're like, why does she wear a mask? Because she's immunocompromised. Why is she immunocompromised? Because her species lives in isolation. If you can answer 2 questions deep for any line of questioning, then your world feels full, even if you can't justify it all the way down. And this game does that excellently. It answers 2 or 3 questions deep and encourages you to ask those questions in its dialogue and in its codex. And so we end up with a world that feels so alive and vibrant and full of real history. And Tali is like a real member of this society. The way she gets defensive talking about her history, the way Shepard sort of accuses her rather than her people, this is fascinating.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. Wish my guys were half as
Okay,
smart
good. I'm glad that there was no option to tell him to be nice to her.
She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
I adore her. She's cute.
Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up. Unless you find a way to capture.
Yeah, this game just feels so rich. I am going to spend so many hours in this world.
The ship itself, no emissions to give away our location. Eventually, the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running, and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space.
Makes sense.
Most vessels rely on skin.
I love the shaders on the skin also. It's a really, I think it's...
Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
So I think what they've done with the skin shader here, now this is me being an animation nerd, is I don't think they have real subsurface scattering. But they've created a color gradient so that color mapped to a certain level of darkness is sort of cool toned, but a very small window of darkness ranges is warm toned. And you can see that it's happening a slight bit with the nasal folds. So that's a really clever way to give the impression of more sophisticated skin rendering than 2007 hardware and software could manage. That's really cool.
With faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our
Oh, ad break incoming. I will read those things after I use the bathroom, because I need to use the bathroom really quick.
Amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Like, there's no reason to have all of this in the game, but it's so cool. Oh my gosh.
FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo.
I would be willing to believe, just based on the way their mouths are moving also, that they are doing blend shape shifting mouth animation, which is essentially they rig and then they warp between them. So this is really cool. This game is very fascinating technically, and I'm really enjoying it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. I can't talk to you. You don't even have a name. I'm sorry. You deserve a name. So we are going to go into our journal. And I don't know precisely that is how it was handled. But that's what it looks like to me as a layperson. And I have we'll call it minimal experience with 3D animation and 3D rendering. What is on red? Okay. So.
Biotics
I don't
is the
wanna,
ability
hang on,
of will.
nope. Non-council races. Quarians, yes, we have a lot of Quarian information. Okay, so we are going to talk, we're going to read this. And I think, because stream is, thank you so much, 2G Taylor? Togi? 2G? Thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. We're going to read these after I do the ad break. So, I'm going to quickly go to our BRB screen, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to quickly get rid of my my mic here on my Be Right Back screen. And then we're gonna do some reading. Oh, I meant to fill my water. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of my mic and then fill my water and then come back. How do I... like this? Yes, sure. Okay. So much for sticking through the ad break. It really helps support the stream. I am so sorry that the screen is black. Mass Effect is full of bees. It does not like being captured when the window is not focused. Okay, let's do some reading. I'm very excited. So, Quarian's economy. Oh no, I'm glad you got to hear that at least. How do you say it? And would you prefer to go by 2G or by Taylor? The migrant fleet has little economic base, operating in a state of perpetual hand-to-mouth. While Quarian ships include light manufacturing and assembly plants, they lack heavy industries such as refining and shipbuilding. The fleet has tankers for water purification and oxygen cracking, but the space-intensive nature of agriculture limits food production. A single disaster could destroy the fragile balance. The Quarians earn income in creative ways, because the government is obliged to provide food, water, air, and medical support for every individual. The Conclave strategically determines the course of the fleet to bring in resources and income. A species who suspects the migrant fleet is heading towards their space often offers a gift of surplus starships, fuel, and resources to convince the Conclave to alter course. Oh gosh. As the fleet passes through a system, swarms of mining vessels work over asteroids for metals and siliceous materials and cometary bodies for water, ice, and organics. Quarian miners are adept at locating and strip mining spaceborne resources. This sparks conflict with corporations already working in the system. Large mining concerns spend millions on lobbyists and public relations portraying the Quarians as locusts, devouring the resources of a system before moving on. The greatest asset of the Quarians is their rarefied skills. Most are experienced miners. Due to their life of perpetual salvage and repair, they are skilled engineers and technicians. More than once, the very corporations that lobby against the Quarians have made backroom deals with the fleet, arranging for skilled Quarians to fill space engineering jobs that other species would demand higher wages for. Quarians are widely hated among the working classes. The Quarians are coming to take our jobs is a common response to the fleet's approach. Your first name is nonsense. You don't mind being called by Taylor if that's easier, but if you must know, I usually pronounce it 2G. Okay, well, I would be glad to call you 2G if you'd like me to. I am always willing to do a little extra work to make people feel welcome, but either works for me. Also, good night, Jack. This is very interesting, because I was wondering a little bit about how they gather resources, and it's interesting to think about, because again, I was wondering last stream who writes these entries, because this is a fairly neutral presentation, but it presents itself as neutral, which means that inherently, if it is written in world, which I believe it to be diegetic, it is something that Shepard can physically look at and read, then someone had to make it, and the person who made it inherently has biases, and anyone who tries to present themselves as without bias is trying to convince you that they are the sole arbiter of information. So it's fascinating to see how Tali, I think was her name, presents them as sort of survivors, rough and tumble, scavengers, versus this provides a view that posits that they are less survivors and more scavengers who survive based on what they can get, whether or not what they can get is actually offered to them. Okay, then Taylor it is. I like that the image all just... Yes, the image is all just her. Due to the Quarians' precarious existence and the need to enforce strict rationing, government is somewhat autocratic. The migrant fleet's operations are directed by the Admiralty, a board of 5 military officers who are advised by a legislative body called the Conclave. Each vessel in the fleet has the right to send representatives to the Conclave aboard the flagship. The number of representatives is based on crew size. Larger clans with bigger ships and more votes form the cores of political blocs. Opposition comes from the Outriders Coalition, which delegates from thousands of smaller ships. The Admiralty defers to the Conclave's decision in most circumstances. However, if all 5 members agree that a Conclave decision jeopardizes the survival of the fleet and cannot get the Conclave to address their concerns, they have the right to summarily overturn the legislative decision. After the Admiralty uses this extraordinary power, they must resign. If the Admiralty does not step down after using their veto, the rest of the military is obliged to arrest them. Each ship captain has authority over his vessel, but is advised by an elected civilian council, just as the Admiralty is advised by the Conclave. This relationship may range from cooperation to polite tolerance to outright hostility, but any captain who overrules his council without good reason is relieved of command by the Admiralty. Many Quarian ships are owned by clans who pool their resources to purchase used vessels from private sellers. Large ships are prestigious for the big, rich clans, but a small ship means status for a small clan with enough personal wealth to afford a private vessel. Clan vessel captains are not subject to dismissal by the Admiralty. Abusive captains are a family problem if they do not disrupt the operations of the fleet. Huh. Well, that's really fascinating. My original username that I went by online for years was a randomly generated Xbox 360 online username. It's really funny how usernames come about and end up kind of becoming important parts of our identity. This name is actually derived from a randomly generated name, and now I can't imagine myself as not being Lemonade Prince. Alright, let's read one more, and then how long have I been going? We'll talk to the rest of the people on the ship. The Migrant Fleet is the largest concentration of starfaring vessels in the galaxy, sprawling across millions of kilometers. It can take days for the entire fleet to pass through a mass relay. When the Quarians fled their homeworld, the fleet was a motley aggregation of freighters, shuttles, industrial vessels, and the odd warship. After 3 centuries, all have been modified to support the larger crews as comfortably as possible. As the Quarians achieved stability, they began weeding out the ships at least suitable for long-term habitation, selling them and pooling the money to buy larger and more space-worthy hulls. This process is ongoing as vessels wear out and break down. While some ships enjoy dedicated cabins with full privacy and sanitary facilities, many more are former freighters, whose cargo bays and containers are pressurized and divided into family spaces using simple metal cubicle bulkheads. The Quarians enliven these austere spaces with colorful quilts and tapestries, which also help to muffle sound. Right. It's such a cool phenomenon. The internet is fascinating, and I know that we all spend a lot of time on it. If you're here on Twitch watching me, that's more than likely. But it's also where a lot of people do the majority of their socialization. Like, as a disabled person, I have a hard time getting out of the house. Especially recently, the United States has had a lot of snow and ice that's made my city quite inaccessible to me. So even though it's a space where you have to be careful in different ways, and the social rules are different, it's still a really important secondary social space. It's almost like an alternative reality, and I think that's really cool. Okay, let's finish reading. The day-to-day operations of the fleet, traffic control, station keeping, supply distribution, and so on, are under military jurisdiction. Though ship captains have the authority to deviate from their assigned positions and may leave the fleet at any time, they are assumed to do so at their own risk. As the migrant fleet moves around the galaxy, many ships split off to pursue individual goals, returning days or years later. That's fascinating. That's very, very, very cool. Alright, let's do one more. Let's just so that we knock all of these out. When Quarians of the migrant fleet reach young adulthood, they must leave their birth ship and find a new crew to accept them as permanent residents. To prove themselves, they must recover something of value. This is offered to their prospective captain as proof that they will not be a mere burden on the shoestring resources of the ship. This process is called the pilgrimage. Stripped of ritual, the pilgrimage is merely an attempt to maintain genetic diversity within the small, relatively isolated population bases that make up the migrant fleet. If the young stayed and married within their birth vessel, the risk of inbreeding would increase sharply. Quarians are surgically fitted with their various immunity-boosting implants in preparation for leaving on the pilgrimage. Having grown up within the sterile, controlled environments of the migrant fleet ships, Quarians have virtually no natural immune system. See, that's so cool. This game is so cool. Okay, let's go talk to the rest of our friends. I don't know if it's probably not professional as their captain to refer to them as my friends, but calling them subordinates feels a little pretentious, doesn't it?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue.
Is this the shop?
Not necessarily a bad thing.
On my own ship?
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
I don't think so.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself.
That seems really sketchy.
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell.
I love that this game encourages me to
I
ask
already
questions.
have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Not right now, thanks.
I want to deal with all of the equipment that I already have before I buy more, because I need to go through and look at all of my weapons and figure out how they work.
I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things you
I love their little eyes, they're so cute.
by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes
Interesting,
there to
that's...
stop me from doing my work. If I'm
Yeah.
trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure.
I don't know about that one, buddy.
That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with
So he doesn't... It's not a matter of corruption.
Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It is a tough
I hope
decision.
you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means
Yeah, I was
endangering
gonna
innocent
say.
people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand.
You understand how it sounds, buddy. It's another thing I can read about. So much reading to do. Hello, Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
I feel like they're trying to set me up to romance her, and I really don't want to. Oh, this is how I can do their equipment. Oh, cute. Oh, and I guess there's one more person I'm going to meet.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
I feel bad talking to this guy without his 2 biggest fans in chat.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
Oh, that's tragic.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying
I was trying to relate to you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
You gave up on your people?
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. hire ourselves out.
Mm-hmm.
And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
Right.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
That's tragic.
Every Krogan is infected. Everyone. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Couldn't you
Ask
be
a
one?
Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
See.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
That's fascinating. So they're a dying race who are inherently warlike, and because of the fact that they were uplifted by the Solarians are also killing them. That's horrifying. And fascinating. And my goodness gracious. I did talk to you. Is there anyone else that we need to speak with? We went back there. I think this takes us back up to where we were. So I think that puts us at a pretty nice little cap, so we can spend the rest of stream doing some reading. This is a slow elevator. Oh, right. Is this where I was before? Yes. So, we are going to pop a squat right here, and work with our squad. So, I have no points. I have a cute little helmet. Equipment, that's what I want. So, these are the assault rifles. I wish there was a shooting range where I could play with them. Yeah, I've actually never seen Star Trek. I know I need to. One of my friends is really, really into it. But I think it's really, really fascinating to have a group of people who are so territorial and dominant. It's fascinating to give them a completely different psychology than humans. I think that's very cool. Okay, I like the weapon I have. So, Hammerhead ammunition, also called squash projectiles, is designed to flatten on impact, increasing the amount of physical force. Okay, phasic rounds. Bypass connect barrier shields, but it's actual... No. So what do I have right now? What do I have right now? The equipped item? Okay, so if I do this... I want this. %. I don't really like that. Combat sensor. Yeah, so I think we'll do that because I don't want my rate of fire down. I like to shoot real fast. Okay, so we have heatsink capacity. Let's do that. So we could do radioactive rounds, stamped with a minuscule amount of radioactive material, inducing low-level radiation sickness in targets. The target has a cooldown reduction. This is the phasic round. Okay. And this is my... Which one is this? This is my shotgun. I think I like the radioactive stuff. But I don't want to worry about that. So let's do the combat sensor. Well, actually. Here's what we'll do, is we'll take... This can go off of that. And we'll do combat sensor on this one. This is my AR. Ooh, that's cool. I should watch Star Trek at some point. So this is my sniper. For my sniper, I want the improved sighting. And I want the shield bypass on my sniper. I don't really want my accuracy rating to go down. I could do this one, the Reaper. think I'll do the Reaper, because that doesn't take my accuracy rating down by too much. Okay, so that's that one. This is my pistol. Yes, okay. I'll go with this one, and then, let's see. I don't really want that. And yeah... Pistol's for short range, so I don't want to get rid of my heat sink. Grenade launcher, I don't have any upgrades for that. Alright, and then this one... I like what I have equipped. You're a huge Trekkie, so you might call out... Yeah, that would be really cool. I would totally appreciate that. And then I don't have... Oh, I do have damage protection. Cooldown reduction. Okay, we'll do damage protection. Awesome. So let's go and equip our teammates. That's down a floor. And feel free to tell me about Star Trek. I am always down to hear about things that people are interested in, even if I myself don't know very much. It's important to me. So, let's see. I need to figure out how to equip everyone. Okay, so they draw from the same... They draw from the same pool of weaponry as me, and the same pool of upgrades. Okay. Okay, so she's in the best that I can give her. And these are all worse. Ooh, I could give him the scimitar. It's actually a really good weapon. I don't know if I want to keep him around very much, though, is the problem. Because he was pretty good to have on the team. He was more of a generalist. Okay, so we're gonna keep Caden on the team for now. Sniper. Whoa. He's got the thing. Next game, I'm 100% going to be a biotic or a techie, because I want the cool stuff. But he can't equip this? I wonder why. Oh, I guess because it's medium armor, and he's a light armor user. Okay, we're going to leave him in the armor that he's got on then. Garrus. I don't have any Turin armor. And I don't have any better weapons for him. No, I don't have anything better for him. I don't think I have any BioBear. Okay. We'll do this for him. And then I think we'll leave it at, well, let's do that. And we will do this one. Then we don't have any armor for him. Can she wear human armor? No, she has to wear Quarian armor. I would be very excited to see you talk about that stuff. That is always really cool to me. I love hearing people's analysis of stories and how it interfaces with other works and how the general canon of fiction in the mind of the consumers is built. I think that's really cool, and I would love to hear you talk about it. But I think because I've been going for about exactly 2.5 hours now, we are going to return to the bridge, and we are going to start winding down. So we're going to find someone to raid out to, and we will... That was a lot faster going up than it was going down. We will finish up for the night, because I still need to eat dinner and go to bed for classes tomorrow, but I'm having a lot of fun. I absolutely adore this game, and am so excited to be a part of it. It's so cool, and I am so glad that this was recommended to me. So, we are going to switch over to my just chatting scene, and we will find someone to raid out to. Let's see. I appreciate it. I stream at 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday and Sunday. So, if you are interested in continuing to watch me play, I will be playing weekends for the foreseeable future. And I think I will raid out to Luna's list. She is a lovely friend of mine. She is currently playing some Monster... she is currently playing some Monster Prom, the 4th version of that game. And I am going to make the raid message. If you are unfamiliar, the raid message is a suggestion for what you can say when you go to join Luna's list and say hello to her. But I think that will do it for us tonight. I really appreciate you all sticking with me as I play through this world and as I analyze it. And I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see ya